Here's how we use AI to grow our business this year. So over the last couple of months, people are talking about AI and different tools that are coming out, especially in the marketing world, and I should say in the world of business as well, on how wicked apps and softwares that are coming out. And it feels a little bit like everyone is having fear of missing out, and the people are afraid that they're going to miss out on this new opportunity, which is AI, and they should, because it is a new opportunity. But it feels like just like we had 2 years ago, when everyone was talking about NFTs and crypto and all that stuff. And at the end of the day, 95%, I guess, 98% of NFT projects just disappeared, or they're not relevant anymore. And I think that's going to be the case with all these AI softwares, because there are way too many. Only the strongest and the best will keep the market.
But I got to be honest with you, only the strongest of warriors can pull this one off.
So the ones that we are using, we have a couple of them. We have about 5 softwares, mainly 5 softwares that we use, I would say, on a daily/weekly basis. And some of those, we use them for content creation. So we create content, whether it's for social media or it's YouTube or it's for our emails. So there are different ways on how we use those. Another way how we use AI is we automate the lead generation for us and our clients at the same time. And I'm gonna share with you a couple of tools that you could use for that as well. And last but not least, as I mentioned, emails. But in case with emails, so we use mainly ChatGPT to create really interesting emails based on what we already did previously, because we wrote quite a lot of emails and we already know what works. And then when we basically take those emails, we put into the prompt and we add a couple of other details, ChatGPT gives pretty good results, and even with a free version. Honestly, especially these days, what I keep hearing more and more, that free version performs better than the paid version. So you can definitely use it for your emails as well. So the tools that we use for content creation is mainly ChatGPT and also Jasper. And then in case with Jasper, that tool was created specifically for marketers, or I should say for businesses, to promote your business, to market your business. And in case with Jasper, they do have pre-written prompts that you can take them, and I would say it's plug and play. So you can take those prompts, put into Jasper, and maybe add some details about your business, about your offer, the product that you are offering, deadline, the call to action if you want to, just a couple of details, and it does give you a pretty good output. And also make sure to ask good questions, because the better questions you're going to ask, the better results you're going to get. And it's the same thing in life, right? The better questions you ask, let's say you meet someone who you admire, maybe it's someone who is your mentor, or you want that person to be your mentor, and you want to make sure that you ask the right questions, because that's the only time when you'll be able to ask the question. So in case with ChatGPT and also Jasper, make sure that you do ask proper questions, because that will result in the answer that you're going to get. There are a couple of other tools that we use for content creation specifically. So we use Adobe Podcast Enhancer. That's what it's called. Adobe Podcast. Just type that in, you're going to find it. So let's say if you are recording a podcast, or you're just recording, I don't know, an interview, like a customer testimonial on Zoom. Usually the sound quality of Zoom really sucks. If you want to use any other platform with a better quality for the sound and the image, you could use Riverside FM or StreamYard. So both of those platforms are great. We personally use StreamYard and we're loving it. We use it for our interviews with our guests for the podcast. We use it with our students when we run our marketing bootcamp. The quality that we get out of it, and then we take those videos and we repurpose on social media, and it works amazingly well for us. You could have a free account with them, or you can get a paid one, and I don't know, I think the starter one is like $25, which is nothing compared to what they're giving you. This is just a no-brainer for you. And one other tool that we use for video editing, and specifically for the short form content, it's called Opus. So what it does is you can take the YouTube video, let's say the long form video that you have on YouTube, and you just add the link from YouTube to that software, and it will generate automatically up to 10 videos at once, and it also grades those videos based on how well they will perform on social media. And it also explains why it graded them this way and why this video should perform well. And it basically cuts out all the pauses, it adds all the captions, so you don't really need to do much. I mean, you can of course add a couple of things. If you want to add extra emojis or I don't know, a B-roll video during the video or in the beginning, that's up to you, but it does pretty much all the work without you doing anything. You just need to add the link from your YouTube video and it will do all the work. There is one more tool that I personally use on a consistent basis. So let's say when I have calls with clients or our students and I don't really want to take notes manually, so I use this tool called otter.ai. What it does, it transcribes the entire conversation that you have with that person, or even if you have multiple people on the call, it's going to transcribe each and every person, and at the end of the call it will give you the summary of what you were talking about during the call with bullet points, which is amazing. So let's say if you can't be on the call and you are a decision maker but you want to make sure that you get all the details, you can just get on Zoom, turn on otter.ai and start recording. And then even if you can't be on the call, just ask for the recording of the video and take the video, throw into, so you can create an account on otter.ai, just upload into your account, and I think in a matter of like 10 minutes, it will give you the entire transcript and it will give you the summary of the call. So it's going to take like 5 minutes. Instead of you being on the call for an hour, you will know what people talked about exactly within those 5 minutes. So when it comes down to lead generation and you want to automate the entire process, the AI tool that you could use is ManyChat. We've used this tool, it's been a while, I think since 2018, way before the whole AI craziness started, before people started talking, oh, this tool and that tool, and everyone going crazy about all these different tools and possibilities that these tools have. So we used this tool quite a lot for our restaurant clients. I see more and more these days that marketers that sell high ticket offers use that as well. You could definitely use it, and so we use it for our gym clients, we use it for our spa clients. So I would say any service, definitely any service-based business, you could use it for e-commerce. I've seen a lot of e-commerce stores using this tool because it does. So let's say people don't necessarily need to go to your website, learn more about your products, see what you have there, because they don't really need to leave the platform, because when they engage with the ad or they engage with your post, they get a message right there on Instagram or right there on Facebook. I'll give you an example. Let's say you see an ad and you click learn more, or click just send a message, and then the chat pops up and it starts asking different questions, and then most of the times you either get a multiple choice questions, or you need to maybe put in your, let's say, email, phone number, and most of the times they just pop up, so you don't even need to write it down. So this is a big win compared to, let's say, a landing page, because in case with a landing page, you still need to go to that landing page, put in all the information that you have manually, right? So it does complicate the process a little bit, but again, if people are really interested in your offer, they will fill out the form no matter what you're going to ask them on your landing page or on your website. But in case with ManyChat, or there are a lot of different chatbots. Like I personally like ManyChat. There is Mobile Monkey. So in case with ManyChat, again, you have all these different options. You could either do it directly through Facebook Messenger, or you could also do it with Instagram DMs. So let's say another thing that you could do with that tool is, I'm sure you've seen posts where people say, let's say there's a post, and then at the end they say, if you want to get more information, comment learn, or comment growth, or comment something, right? And then when you comment that, you get a message on Instagram right away. So what they do is they connect the entire sequence on the back end with ManyChat specifically to this post, and this word learn, or whatever keyword, whatever call to action is. So when people put in this keyword, that triggers the bot and the system sends them a message, a DM on Instagram. So it works exactly the same way on Facebook. You could either have it as a link, or you could have it as a keyword. It could be just an emoji. That's what we did for our restaurant clients. So let's say we run this big promotions and tell people, hey, comment below with the best food, with your favorite food, or with the drink that you like the most. And people would just start commenting. So in our case, it didn't really matter what they would write. Those words would trigger the bot. So we would collect people's information, which was their phone number, email, names. Of course, they would need to put it in. It's not like we collect them automatically, but that definitely helped us grow the database way faster, and it was also cheaper. So again, it also depends on the offer. There are different factors that you need to look at, but I would say you should definitely look into ManyChat and see for yourself what you could do with it. By the way, if you want to learn more about AI tools, we have a list of 15 tools that we use on, as I said, I would say weekly basis. You can download them right under this video, and we're going to send them your way. And once again, thanks a lot for watching this video. If you found it valuable, make sure to like it so YouTube can show it to more people, because that's our goal. We want to reach as many people as possible and help them with their business. And if you didn't subscribe to our channel, make sure that you do as well. And I'm going to see you in the next video.